Welcome to East Coast Out Cubers. Today, I got the thing going. Today we're doing another brewery review. This is episode 2. Today I'm going to be talking about Dogfish Head Brewery. I'd just like to thank this way, Bobby Road Brewery. Thanks for joining me today. What did you bring to?
All right, so mine's from Stoneface Brewing Company. They're out of Newington, New Hampshire.
Cool.
And I got their Forklift Unicorn, which is a 6.7% ABV New England IPA with Sultana, Citra, and Lotus hops.
There you go. Who's driving it? Who's driving the forklift?
The Unicorn.
Oh, thought it was Elmo for a second. All right. So actually, you can pour yours up and yeah, pour yours up.
It's got a black tab on it, so I think that means it's a special release. I think that's
really
what black tabs usually mean. It's not just their standard stuff.
Oh, from that company, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I could be totally wrong, but
yeah,
a lot of the times you see like their special stuff with a black tab on it. But yeah, very tight, white frothy head. Nice murky looking orange New England IPA.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good, man. So what I got is, if you guys saw the thumbnail, I do have a Dogfish beer. I believe this is their newest release. This is Where the Wild Hops Are. They used a portion of barrel aged ale for, I think it's like 4 months. I'm gonna bring it up on the website. It's like 4 months in a French oak barrel. Gives it like a nice oak woody kind of note. And then they use four different hops. Let me just pull it up. I'm not gonna pull up the whole thing yet, but they use it's Zappa, Amarillo, Comet, and Sabro. Yeah, $13 for a 6-pack. And I actually saw this the other day, and I was like, oh, I want to grab that. But I was looking for the barley wines, so I was like, oh, I'll just wait. Just gonna crack it open. I got my Lindemans glass here. I'm hoping this is pretty good. I've had the 60-minute. 60-minute was really good. Cheers, Josh. Good to see you, man. Imprint has black tabs. That's cool. Is that another thing that's like they do special? Imprint, is that the same as them? You see what Josh said?
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about Imprint, so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's pour this up. 6.5% ABV. I believe it says January 2022. I guess that's pretty fresh. Like I said, just hit the shelf the other day. So yeah, let's pour this up in my Lindemann glass. I believe this is unfiltered. Slightly hazy, golden color, white head. Looks like it might leave a little bit of a lace in. I'm not really too sure at this point. Looks pretty good though. I actually can smell the citrus from here. Looks like a nice beer. Dogfish usually makes some pretty good stuff. I do like their Sequence Ale, the 60-minute, 90-minute. I don't think I've tried the 120-minute. But yeah, Bumpy, do you have a website or something you would like to pull up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you want to share it, I'll pull it up on the big screen.
All right, let me get rid of some stuff there. Share, not stop cam. Got it.
There you go.
Yeah, so Stoneface Brewing Company, live free, drink craft. The state motto for New Hampshire is live free or die. So kind of
is that local to you? So local.
Yeah, Newington is about a I would say it's about a 50-minute hour drive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the mileage. I'd have to look that up. But looks like their website shows their beers and stuff. This is their standard. This is what they first came out with, was the Stoneface IPA. Full Clip was their standard New England IPA. The American Porter. These are like basically just the basics that you'd find on the shelves most of the year. The Berliner Weiss with raspberry. So I'm not sure. Let's just click on the Full Clip to see if they New England IPA without prominent notes of juicy with prominent notes of juicy peach and pineapple throughout, featuring Citra, Idaho 7, Simcoe hops. You can find the beer at the store locations near you by using that. You can also order to pick up. Then they give some nice pictures with all the Full Clips. So that's kind of cool, you know. They go with each beer. And
do they have yours on their website? Do they have the one you have?
Let me click here. We got just clicking beer. Distribution. Well, just clicking beer is not helping out.
Yeah. Yes, there's a lot of websites that are kind of weird like that too. It was a little harder for me to find the beer that I was looking at too.
Oh, latest lineup, our beer. So if you click the visit, have a beer with us. Now I have been here with John and Nelly, Stoneface. They have excellent food. So if I actually scroll over here, they do have awesome food. I can show you that food menu real quick. That Brussels sprouts are really good. Coconut curry, spiced peanuts, crispy garlic, stuff like that. Fried pierogies. John ordered those. We all ate some of them. Really delicious. Just good eats. Handhelds. Saw somebody order the fried chicken sandwich. It looked really good. We got some smash burgers that they had. I can't remember I think the wife and I got the El Rodeo smash burger, which is the Maine meat from Kittery, Maine. So it's locally sourced beef, cheddar, bacon, onion rings, and whatever the heck that is. Gokjang honey barbecue. Yeah, macaroni and cheese, stuff like that, chicken fingers. But yeah, really good food. Really good food there. Like to just go there and just eat.
Yeah, right.
They have a smash burger too. I wonder if it's on this thing still. They have the everything pretzel. Oh, there it is. Return of the Mac smash burger. So they make it like the Big Mac. If I go there again, that's what I'm ended up ordering, and it's $9 for the burger, and I think then you can get like
fries
sides, which you have to pay for, so you don't get fries with your burger or whatnot. But
is that a decent burger?
It's a delicious burger.
Delicious.
What's that?
Is it a decent sized burger?
Yeah, it's a good size. The burger alone would have been filling enough. Wife and I split it.
Oh,
yeah.
We
we also had some sides like the Brussels sprouts, and we ate some of John's hoagies, not hoagies, pierogies.
Yeah.
Our beer, latest lineup. Let's click that. Let's just see what.
Yeah, see if you can find the one.
Oh, the RIS. Those are the Russian Imperial Stouts. Those are really good. The barrel aged Rise or Russian Imperial Stout. It's nice. They have different barrels that they put them in sometimes. I did have a Pinot Noir RIS, which was fantastic. I haven't seen that beer since I had it. That was like 3 New Year's Eves ago. I actually had it on my channel. I did a quick New Year's Eve live with it. So Forklift Unicorn, there it is. Nipa featuring Sultana, Citra, and Lotus. Huge notes of overripe pineapple and citrus peel. So there you go. I don't have to review it now.
Yeah.
I
Can
don't
you
know if
click
I
on it?
click on it if it does anything. Oh, it brings you to so it scores a 4.06
Oh, you're on
on
another tab.
Untapped. Yeah, you click on it and it brings you right to the Untapped thing. So
No, you're on another tab.
oh, I'm sorry, you can't even see
Yeah.
this. Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
I did
But
that the
it says the same thing. It just I mean Untapped just gives you
Oh, okay.
the basically what the brewery says about the beer, and then it gives you the score. It's 6.7 ABV. It's 21 IBUs. Of course, I haven't looked at it. Displaying all 11 items. So those are all their beers that they have available right now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What is this Adobe thing that keeps popping up?
So yeah, if this is available at the brewery, then the beer that I have in hand is pretty fresh too. They only have 16-ounce draft pours, it looks like, for $8.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, there's events and stuff we can look at, happenings, catch the latest at the brewery and beyond.
Well, that's cool.
Lab and Lager Tap Takeover. So it looks like they have other breweries. Brewery of the Month, Cork and Keg. Cork and Keg is actually, yeah, they consider them a brewery, huh? They're like a restaurant bar type thing in Raymond, New Hampshire. That's where Cork and Keg is, but I guess they must be brewing their own beers there now too.
What's your opinion on the brewery itself? Do you really enjoy it? Is it decent, or is it your favorite?
It's not my favorite brewery.
Yeah.
I definitely like the food. I think they have a good allotment of beer and stuff like that. Most of their store shelf stuff, it's pretty like kind of average-esque, maybe a little bit above average depending on what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Warm, but they do have some spectacular stuff that you can purchase only at the brewery that you don't see shipped out to stores at all.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, there are Russian Imperial stouts. I had a nice. There's a barley wine that they did that was like barrel aged in different barrels. This is some of their merch right here. But yeah, I think their Russian Imperial Stout's probably one of my favorite pickups from them if it's available. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you can contact them. What's that?
What's the cat one?
The cat one.
Yeah, hold on, go down.
I think that might be people that made like designs for certain beers or something.
Cat, he's got a bar over his face.
Yeah, so the Dwayne t-shirt, Gray Bella canvas t-shirt, our brewery cat Dwayne. Oh, okay.
Why did they put the logo on it?
So that's the I guess that's the brewery cat Dwayne.
It's a weird placement for the logo, but yeah, they got cool shirts.
Yeah, let's look at click on. Let's click on this one over here. See what this is about. The Black Bella canvas tee featuring art by Kenley Darling. So yeah, looks like they take some artwork from folks. I'm not sure if they're just artists or if they're people that just drew stuff for them, or if they made like a label design or something for their beer or something. It's art. Let's see this art by somebody else. So
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, what are the prices on this? $25 for a t-shirt. So it's not too bad. It's about probably a standard price, I would think, for
beer socks.
Places. Beer socks, yeah. Live free, drink craft. Much needed in this area. You got to be a lumberjack.
Thanks, John. Thank you for that.
$40 to be a lumberjack.
See what John said?
No,
I got it pulled up.
All right. Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Isaac? I am fishing. It's my boy Isaac. What's up, man?
Now, am I? I'm like echoing a lot. Is that due to me?
Might be me. Do you hear it now?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was me. Maybe my speaker was turned up a little too much. So, yeah, I'll pull up the Dogfish head. See, I already got their hold on. I already got the beer that I have pulled up. You can drink a beer and take notes in your head about it and then talk
Oh,
about
I'm
it.
drinking. Yeah, I'm taking them in my head.
Whoa, what?
So yeah, I'm taking them in my head.
uh,
Totally citrus and pineapple.
yeah. All right, so this is hold on. Okay. Where the Wild Hops Are. An unfiltered rustic and wild IPA says celebrating the magic at the intersection of art and ales. Our annual off-centered art series is a chance for our brewers to take a walk on the wild side with our latest innovation. That's precisely what they did with Where the Wild Hops Are. This unfiltered rustic IPA is brewed with 4 wild-derived hop varieties that include Zappa, Amarillo, Comet, and Sabro. It's then blended with a touch of barrel-aged wild ale that's been aged for 4 years. Oh, so it's 4 years. I think I said 4 months at first, but yeah, 4 years. That's pretty long. In French oak barrels. The result is a complex blend of citrus meets dank that's rounded out by a touch of wild. With each sip, you'll be greeted by dry oak-tinged finish. So it sounds pretty good. With artwork imagined by our 2022 art series artist Max Mann. Where the Wild Hops Are features a creature. Features a wild creature was able to sneak in. Oh, okay. I'm getting confused by this R at the end. Features a wild creature was able to sneak in, take a giant bite out of the hop, and get away scot free. ABV 6.5, 45 IBUs, art series release, original release 2021. So maybe this is older than I thought it was. I thought this was fairly new. I thought it was just released like this month. So I guess 2021. It had to be late 2021 because I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. Styles and IPA. Color, hazy pale gold with a white head. Aroma says blended citrus, dank tropical fruit, peach, oak. Flavor complex, juicy fruit, light tart, mouthfeel, medium body with a dry oak tinge finish. Give some cheese pairings, cranberry goat cheese. I think I've had a goat cheese. Food pairing, chicken curry, herb pork, roast potatoes, hummus. And you can get a t-shirt. $35 for a Wild Hops t-shirt. I think it's a long sleeve though. Let's click on that really quick. Yeah, it's a long sleeve. That's not bad. That's a cool shirt too. So yeah, they got let's go to their art. What is this? Art and home. Your bicycle. I think that's a book. Blanket. $90 blanket. Would you pay $90 for a blanket, Bobby? Holy crap, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's expensive for a blanket.
Not unless it came with
yeah, some free beer.
something else inside there.
Yeah, really. All right. Try to find where's there about. Visit beer, spirits, events. Visit. Maybe let's go there. All right. So brewery and distillery. The Milton tasting room and kitchen is open for on-site eating, drinking, and indoor/outdoor seating areas. Seating is on a first come, first served basis. Curbside pickup also available at link below. So so they have a couple different places. Brewing and Eats. I'm kind of confused. All right, Chesapeake and Maine, Dogfish Inn, Dogfish Miami. So are these different places? Oh yeah. See, wait. Yeah, they are. They're different places. Okay, so they have multiple things. They have multiple places you can check out. They are. What is DE? There's something in Florida, Miami, Florida. What's DE stand for, Bumpy?
Delaware.
Delaware. Oh, okay. Because I was trying to find does it say it on the bottle? Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, Milton, Delaware. Yeah, Delaware. Okay. Brewed and bottled by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, Milton, Delaware, Brainsville, Pennsylvania, Cincinnati, Ohio, in collaboration with the Boston Beer Company. Check them out at dogfish.com. This is off-centered people drink responsibly. All right, so yeah, I was just trying to find that. Let's look at their beer. Let's look at their beer. Hold on, let me address. What's up, man? Just doing good, man. Just doing good. Working and trying to get my YouTube channel, doing some live streams, trying to get up there a little bit more. But yeah, thanks for popping in, man. If you're still here. Um, so yeah, let me pull up their beer. So I think so. It's weird, right? So if you click on this one, I think you get a different. No, you don't. What's the point of having two buttons? Oh wait, see? No, see, it is different. I don't know. That's confusing. Inspired by a bowl of soup. All right. Well, I've had this one. I've had the 90 minute. 90 minutes really good. It's good for Imperial. 60 minute. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody, if you've had Dogfish, you've had the 60 minute. The sequence is actually really good. Sour beer. They say it's a session sour, which is pretty accurate. Not really. Don't really care much for the slightly mighty low cal IPA. It's 95 calories. I don't really care much for that, so I haven't picked that one up. The this one's pretty good too. The Hazy O, our oh so juicy hazy IPA made with 4 types of oats. I think this one has some lactose in it. Uh, Malted oat contribute a dreamy cloudiness. Rolled oats create a silky mouthfeel. Naked oats gives a nice toasted and nutty flavor. And oat milk. Oh yeah, that's right. They use oat milk, which is it's actually really good for a hazy IPA. It's actually really good. It says drinks like a 5% ABV sipper, even though it's a 7.1 ABV powerhouse. Yeah, that was really good. I did enjoy that. I think I picked that up a couple times actually. They have some releases. Blue Hen Pilsner. I've never seen that before. This was okay. The s'mores one. It wasn't like mind blowing s'mores because I've had um s'mores by Saranac. Have you ever had that one, Bumpy?
This
Saranac.
I've had Saranac beers. I'm
Have
not
you had
sure. I
the s'mores
don't think
one?
I've had the s'mores.
Yeah, that's wicked good. It only comes out every once in a while. Have you had this one? The head camp amp.
I'm gonna say no.
I think they changed the name of it. I think it used to be Campfire Amplifier or something. And they shortened it to Camp Amp. I don't know. Lemon Quest. I don't think I've seen that. No, I've never seen that.
That's
Um.
their non-alcoholic one. Josh loves
Oh.
it.
Namaste. Uh. I don't think I've had that. Pumpkin. I think I did a review on that one. Sequential. Slightly mighty, like the one that, like I said, I don't really care for that. Um, the one that I have, did I miss any? 120 minute might have went over that. 120 minute is I've never had it, but it is expensive. I was looking at that in the store. I believe that is like $35 for that 4 pack, but the ABV is pretty high. Yeah, clocking in at 15 to 20% ABV. That's a Josh beer. Um, what did Josh have the other day? Like an 18% beer or something? 18% IPA. What was this Fish Finder? Oh, instead of Beer Finder, Fish Finder. Tasting room. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice outdoor scenery. Shows hours of operation Monday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Sundays, 12 to 7. 6 Cannery Village Center, Milton, Delaware. There's a number. They got some events, like Bumpy was saying with his brewery. Yeah, I like Dogfish. Dogfish was honestly, I think the IPA itself might have been one of the first IPAs that I had. I remember going to a bar with my brother and I bought like 5 or 6 with him. And then we like Ubered home. It was me, the kid, some kid that I worked with, my brother and his friend. So all four of us, we went to a bar in Providence, and yeah, I drank like 5 or 6 Dogfish IPAs, and then went home and then split a 6 pack of Dirty Bastard. Founder's Dirty Bastard with him. So the next day I woke up with a pretty bad hangover because I had like I think Dirty Bastard's like 9% or something high ABV. So but yeah, that's what I remember of Dogfish. Every time I think of Dogfish Head, I think of me drinking that many beers at that bar. But yeah, so yeah, we'll go back to I'll stop sharing this. We'll go back. See what Josh said. I did a bottle share with Sam who started Dogfish Head. Oh, that's cool. There you go, man. That's pretty badass. Um, yeah, Bumpy, if you want to talk about your beer, go right ahead, man.
Yeah, it's
I still haven't tasted mine yet.
yeah, it's got that zesty nose to it, like herbal zest, maybe even like rye spice. I don't know if they use rye malt in this or not, but it does kind of have like this rye spice note to it. I can see pineapple.
Yeah.
And there's a touch of a very light citrus. It's not sweet like tangerine, but it doesn't come off exactly like orange either. It's just kind of this. What's that?
No chemically aroma, right?
Yeah, no chemical aromas.
I don't know how you do that. It's got to be the water or something. When something like that happens, it's got to be the water, right?
Yeah, yeah. It smells like you know, kind of a halfway decent IPA, anyways. New England IPA. It's definitely not a big old juicy burst of aromatics. It is on the spicier end. Pineapple in there is kind of. It's not like just cut up a fresh pineapple smell either. It is a bit of a musky pineapple or like maybe a cooked pineapple of sorts. Like it's dulled down a little bit. And then the citrus note, like I said, doesn't come off like it's like an orange or anything. It's just got this citrusness to it. That's within the orange family.
On the palate
or on the nose.
Okay.
Yeah. So on the palate, cheers.
Cheers, man.
It's a medium-bodied brew with a pretty spritzy carbonation. This one's a little bit above like a medium carbonation level, but it does have an underlying kind of softness to the palate. I pick out from the malts mostly like there is this grainy type flavor.
Yeah.
A little bit of like a white bread, and maybe there's like that kind of spiciness too. And I don't know if it's coming from the hops or if it is coming from malt that may have been used, but it does kind of have that like rye spice kind of bite on it.
Yeah.
Out of the hop flavors, it's just like the aromatics. It's not big and like juicy at all. It's kind of this cooked pineapple type flavor of some sort, kind of finishing off with a lot of that kind of like herbal spicy note. Yeah, and the citrusness in there is kind of an undefined citrus type thing, and it's not super bright at all. This one drinks like a dreary day. It's like darker shades of fruit, with like a spicy finish. Bitterness on it is kind of mild to. There's a moderate type bitterness that it builds to, but it's not harsh at all, and it does not give off like. It might be like a touch of pine, but it's more just that spicy herbalness that kind of just lingers on in the finish.
Yeah.
6.7% ABV. It probably drinks right around that ABV. It doesn't doesn't have an alcoholic bite to it, but it does kind of have this effect on the palate, and maybe it's just the flavors from the hops and everything, but it does kind of, it drinks in that mid-range beer. You know, it's not
Do you
going
like
down
it?
super quick like a 5%
Yeah.
would. So
Do you like it? I don't know. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
It's all right. I mean, it's
I was gonna say you don't seem too thrilled about it.
yeah. I mean, it would probably land on like the top end of good on my
Yeah.
scoring system. There's nothing wowing about it at all.
Oh,
It's
exactly.
it's definitely it's hard to say that it's different actually nowadays because there's so many breweries out there that are making New England IPAs different than what the norm kind of was of the big tropical juice bombs. They're
Yeah.
all, I've had quite a few now that have this kind of earthier toned fruit, you know, just a little bit more of that kind of darker side of the fruit versus being super bright. And this is just kind of following suit with a lot of those ones. So, I mean, I think it's different from what you know, lured people in for the New England style IPA.
Mhm.
But it's not disgusting. But I do miss the big old super bright flavors of the juicy IPA.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
have you had better stuff by that brewery?
oh yeah, I've had a lot better stuff than this. Uh, I think maybe their double clip and stuff like that. I think that kind of brings out more of the citrusy brightness and stuff. Um, then they have some other off the wall stuff and a nice peppercorn. Instead of saison, it was a wild ale. It was a peppercorn wild ale or farmhouse ale that was pretty good. You can really pick out the pepper notes and the lemon notes and stuff from the peppercorn in that brew, and it was just different. It was nice and tart and good. Like their RIS, their Russian Imperial Stouts, all are always a winner in my book.
So with the beer you have, is this the first time you had it?
Yes, yeah.
And are you disappointed by it? Do you think that they could have done better?
I'm not disappointed by it because I've had plenty of their stuff. This kind of falls into that like it's above average, but it's not, you know, anything that's spectacular. It's kind of meeting right up with, you know, let's make a beer, but let's not put our all into it. You know, keep the cost lower, but
Yeah.
still make it something that's better than, you know, those mix packs that you find at Market Basket or something.
Yeah. Sheesh.
So I'm not even sure what the price is on this one. I don't think it's that high. I think I probably paid around $15 to $16 for the 4-pack, which, you know, to some people that might seem like a lot, but when you start seeing 4-pack prices in the $20 range to 20, you know, anywhere from like $19.99 to
Yeah.
$22.99 on the average, something that's right around $16 seems like a good price.
Yeah. I know. It's crazy how
Yeah.
expensive beers are getting. Yeah, Proclamation, it's like they're good, but they're super pricey. Like Dogfish. This is so do you want to talk a little bit more about your beer? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I mean it's the positives. I mean, some of the positives I'll say is the mouthfeel on it's really nice. It does have that kind of soft, pillowy mouthfeel, even though the carbonation levels spiked.
Yeah.
Um, it works. You know, a lot of times with like the smoother mouthfeels, you're gonna find like less of a carbonation. So I think they are using a lot of wheat note in this um, to really soften up that mouthfeel, give it a good Good go. So that might be some of that kind of graininess too. Who knows? Maybe it's from like a ton of wheat and oat. It's kind of because it's not the worst grain flavor I've had in a beer. I usually complain about graininess in a beer, but this one's not bad. It actually works.
Sorry, I'm just trying to type to Josh. He's trying to bust my chops about Drecker. He said he got more Drecker today. Still waiting. So you can give it a rating if you want, and then rate the brewery, and then I'll do the same for mine. Talk about my beer a little bit. Do a little review. I'll rate the beer and I'll rate the brewery.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd probably land this right around a 40 out of 50 on my scale of 0 to 50. Probably out of 100 score, that might be somewhere in like the 86 range. I would think 86, 85. I'll give him an 87 out of 100. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's not my cup of tea typically when it comes to the New England IPAs, but there's no off flavors to it. It's got a good body, a good mouthfeel. It's not super bitter either, so it does follow that line of the New England IPA thing. Because some of them have been getting really, really bitter, and it's like, wow, this is more like a West Coast meets New England IPA.
Yeah,
where my demanding dog wants to go out. Yeah. For a rating for the brewery itself, it's a nice establishment to go there. Like I said, great food. So I'll throw that in. Decent prices on their stuff. It's not too overwhelming with their beer prices, and they do have some great side brews that you can find only at the brewery. So I'd probably land Stoneface. Give them like a 92 overall.
That's what I was kind of thinking along the same lines for Dogfish.
Yeah. I mean, they got a lot of the kind of standard stuff, but like nothing. There's nothing that they really make that's like horrible. So,
why do they make some like crazy good stuff or?
Yeah, they have like there are RIS, the Russian Imperial Stouts and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're saying that.
Okay. Yeah, the barrel aged stuff is good. They don't have, as far as I'm concerned, any like New England IPAs that are like blow you out of the water, but we got plenty of other breweries that make fantastic New England IPAs.
Yeah.
But they don't make much else, So this is one of those breweries where, they make a few other styles that are possibly better than some other breweries. So
yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll start talking about where the wild hops are. I don't know. I thought I was gonna like it a little bit more. Trying to get back in already. Was he fighting out there?
They're probably barking at the neighbors.
Oh.
We got pizza coming at some point, but it shouldn't be here yet.
This on the nose, very citrusy. You get a little bit of tropical, but it's more citrus. Lemon, orange, and grapefruit, definitely. Maybe a little bit of maybe pineapple. They say peach. Yeah, a little bit more pineapple. Usually pineapple. Most tropical beers, pineapple is like the first note that I get. Yeah, as far as like a earthy kind of hop resin aroma, it's not. You do get a little bit of hop resin, but it's not necessarily like that dank, earthy, floral, hoppy aroma that you normally would get with a Dogfish beer. a little bit of like woody oak aroma. For being an an ale aged, well, they add the ale that's aged in the French oak for 4 years. So having something like that in it, you think it would be a little bit more dominant, you know? So I'm not sure exactly how much they actually add to it. Maybe it's only like a little bit. But on the palate has a really good body. It's light. It's actually it's like medium, but it's going towards light. It's actually very drinkable, crisp and refreshing. The oaky, like that woody aroma, kind of, in my opinion, it kind of like kills the bitterness, which is weird because you think it would like work. You think they would work together and it would be more bitter, but it's kind of just like really dry. I'm really not getting much of a bitterness. I'm not. I wouldn't even say this really is like a bitter beer. It's more of just like, I don't know. It's you know what, you kind of get what I'm saying. It's more astringent, I guess, rather than like the bitterness you would get from a hop. So it's, I don't know. I'm very thrown off by this. I thought it would be kind of a like a bitter, grassy, floral beer, but it's not. It's really a little bit more mellowed out. Um, it's good. Was it? Honestly, I'd probably just get regular 60 minute. I think I like 60 minute over this. Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe someone like you who likes the barrel aged stuff, you might like it a little bit more than I do. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a hoppy bitterness, like floral hoppy bitterness. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? I know it sounds a little weird because
Yeah.
usually people consider bitterness to be dry, but it's not. It's kind of different.
No, I get what you're saying. Like I said, like there's times when like I talk about bitterness with me, and it's like it can be a higher bitterness, but then as long as it's not like I don't mind pine and stuff like that as
Yeah,
other bitterness. Some people can't stand pine notes, as a bittering thing, but as sometimes there's just this harshness to it that just drives it over
yeah,
drives it over the edge. It's just like the wrong type of pine or something. It's
yeah. The finish on this, it's so dry and astringent. It almost makes you want to go get a glass of water. You know,
mm,
but it's not necessarily. It's not like like you said. It's not like hop resin. It's not like piney floral. It does have a little. It does have some bitterness to it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not completely uh died out and mellowed out by the the barrel aged ale that they add to it. But I don't know. It kind of just takes away from. I feel like it is blended. Dude, I'm all over the place with this thing. I'm like, I like it, but it's kind of weird, and I wasn't really expecting it, and I kind of wish it was a different way. But on the other hand, it's also very drinkable. I don't know. It's decent. I do like it for score for the beer itself. Um, it's definitely more citrus forward, a bit of a tropical note. But for a score for the beer, I'd give it like a 90. I'm not really too. I don't do many um IPAs that are finished in barrel aged ales. You know, I've never. I think this. I don't do too many. Usually, the only thing that I ever try that's barrel aged is like a stout or something. So maybe I'm just not familiar with the style. You know what I mean? Maybe I just don't really know much about the style itself. Maybe that's why I don't understand it. But they still barking.
dogs are barking.
They're like, only we get to talk. Okay, tell them to get a job. Tell them both to get. Tell all three of them to get a job. And then they can bark like that. You don't do donos? No, my channel's not monetized. If that's what you mean, bro. Um, but yeah, this beer is good. I'd have to try. I think I'd have to have another single. Maybe think about it a little bit more, sip on it a little bit more. Actually, I got one over here. I'm gonna pour it up. But as far as doing a more in depth review, I definitely want to kind of sit down and just think about the beer a little bit more. So I probably will do a actual like review on my channel with the beer. I don't know. I'm just very thrown off by this. It's good. What did I say? Did I say a ring? I think I gave it a 90. 90 for the beer. $13 for a 6-pack. Not a bad price. Not a bad price. But yeah, I just was kind of thrown off by the flavor on this, but it's good. Rating for the brewery, Dogfish is really good, and I think that their 60-minute, 90-minute, 120-minute line. Actually, I haven't had 120-minute, but I heard it's good. That whole line is pretty standard. If anybody has had an IPA at least once or twice, chances are it's probably been a Dogfish 60-minute. That's like a very popular beer. They're kind of known for like a standard West Coast style IPA. Bumpy's got a pizza. But yeah, for rating for the brewery, I kind of wish I'd like to see them start doing some more unique stuff. I kind of like Proclamation because they have all those wild, crazy experiments. And these guys are just more like standard IPA guys, which isn't bad. And a lot of people like that. 70-minute. I heard about that one too, but I don't think I ever tried that. Did you ever try that one, Bumpy?
If I've had it, I've only had it once. So it was like a blend of something, and then they did something.
It was a
else.
blend of the 90 and 60.
Yeah, I think they did something else to it too, though, didn't they? Or was that the 65 and a half or something like that they did?
65 and a half. 73.4? 73.4 minute. There you go. That's a good looking pizza right there.
Korean chicken.
Korean chicken?
Korean fried chicken pizza. Pineapples, jalapenos, the special Korean sauce. And
now he's hungry. He's hungry. Paulo said 90 is a go-to, but 120 is just too much for me. Yeah, 120 is really high in ABV. I know a lot of people say that it's like it's almost like drinking like liquor, you know. It's like taking a shot. 70-minute was just 70-minute hop edition. I thought it was a blend too. Maybe I'm wrong. Or what would you?
I know that there was one that was like it was a blend. They did something weird, like it was like barrel aged or something.
Was it 70? Isn't there a 75-minute?
I think so.
Maybe that's it. Oh, my phone's dead.
I know there's a funny one. You were just on their website. You couldn't find it.
Yeah, no, they didn't. I don't know why. They
maybe it's because it's on. Maybe they stopped making it.
Yeah, they don't even.
Like my favorite beer from Dogfish Head, they stopped making years ago. It was the Noble Rot.
Noble Rot. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
It was a farmhouse ale, and they used these grapes that were going through rot, so they were like, I don't know, fermenting, rotting, whatever was happening. They would use them in the brew. It was just a really nice farmhouse ale with like this nice winey grape flavor.
Yeah. I was trying to look to see if they had like a retired list. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes they do that. They'd be like beers that they used to make. But even like this, it says rarities 2022 beer release calendar, and this is what it comes to. Bleep, bleep, sorry. And a guy scratching his head. That's very helpful. All right, I'm giving him a point off now. No, I'm just kidding. Fish Finder. What was the one you were talking about? Oh, Mango B. I've seen that. They don't have that listed on the website. What was the one you were saying? What was the name of it?
Noble Rot.
No. They changed the names on.
They stopped making that like, I don't know, a good decade ago, I think.
Oh, okay. They changed their names on beers too a lot, which gets confusing. Good black and tan mix. Why would you mix those two? That's a waste of money. No, I'm just kidding. That probably would be good though. 120 minutes, definitely meant to be shared. Yeah. One of the ancient brewing technique series, they did a TV show with all those beers. One was a mezcal beer. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about?
Mezcal. They chew corn in the saliva and everything. Breaks it down. They would spit it out. It's an
The
old,
mezcal beer.
way of making alcohol. Yeah,
Oh, that's gross.
it was like some old Aztec type beer, chewed corn.
Oh, so I don't even think I didn't give a rating for the brewery yet. I'm all over the place. There'll be some structure to this show once. Sometime there'll be some structure. So for a rating for the brewery, the beer, as you can tell, I don't think I did like my best reviewing it. I was very, very thrown off by this beer. It does have a good amount of like citrusy, uh, slightly dank earthiness to it, but it's not necessarily like the finish you normally get with a Dogfish beer. It's more of that. You get more of that finish from that French oak. It's more of like a dry, oaky kind of woody finish rather than like a floral hoppy finish like you would get with an IPA. Um, so yeah, I think I gave the beer itself a 90 out of 100, and for the brewery, I'll give them like a 94. They do some good stuff, and they've been around for a while. I would like to see them do more unique beers. I would like to see them release a little bit more stuff because not very often do you see something new by Dogfish. Like the Hazy O was really good. Um, have you had the Hazy O? I think I asked you. The one with oat milk. That was really good. Oh, I thought he was thinking. He's addressing someone else talking to him. But yeah, the Hazy O was good. Uh, where the wild hops are, this is decent. Like I said, it just kind of it threw me for a loop. That's for sure. I do enjoy it though. The brewery itself, I'm not sure how their food is. They look like they have like a really nice outdoor dining area. So, I mean, if you go there, I'm sure they, I'm sure they have some good food over there as well. Um, yeah, the prices are good too. $12 for a 6 pack normally. I think I paid 13 for this one, but I think the regular 60 minute is like 11 or 12 for a 6 pack. So decent price. I like they do the little stovepipe cans as well, so you can get some of their beers in the stovepipe cans. So if you want to try out a single or something, like say you had 60 minute and you wanted to try 90 minute, you didn't have to buy a whole 6 pack. You can just buy one of those tall cans. I think they're like $3, decent price. So I like when breweries do that rather than just kind of forcing people to buy 6 packs and stuff. Because if your local bottle shop doesn't want to sell singles, so it's nice when you see breweries doing things like that. But yeah, I'd like to see them come out with some more stuff. This is a cool little experiment. Like I said, I'm not sure I've had an IPA that was had a barrel aged ale added to it. So yeah, it's cool. It was a nice, unique experience. I do like it. Like I said, I gave it a 90. Um, and yeah, I guess we'll just do shout outs. Bumpy, if you want to shout someone out, shout yourself out.
Yeah. Well, I've got my 50-point inspection videos. They come out Wednesdays and Fridays. Live stream I have is on Mondays. It's called New Brew. So just bring a new beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. And that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Monday, though, it is not happening. So don't try to join up on my panel because I won't be live. But I believe Alex is possibly going to do something Monday at 8 p.m. Alex Beer Master. So look for his channel if you haven't yet. And I think he's basically just going to do like an Alex and Friends hangout type thing live. I don't know if he's going to like it maybe be like a wild card. Who knows? I don't know. I won't be there, but maybe you can.
Yeah, I'll try to be there for him or people in the chat.
Yeah, later on, after this, I believe coming up at 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m. or 7? Oh, I'm so bad at this.
Who, miscellaneous?
Miscellaneous. This is 7.
Yeah, I think it's 8.
8. Okay. Yeah. So 8 on miscellaneous brewery reviews channel. He'll be doing a beer session. Um, he'll drink 3 to 4 beers, anyways,
Usually.
um, on a live stream and chat with the chat and talk about the beers. And I'll throw out Alex's Food Friday for this week is root beer floats. I'm pretty sure any type of soda float would work. Uh, alcoholic if you can. So like a not your father's root beer or not your father's cream soda would work great. And a little scoop of ice cream or something to float on top. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So that's it. That's what I got for shout outs.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Cheers, Tanner. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for being here. Beer Man, next Tuesday. What's beer and cheese? It's 8, right? 8 o'clock.
Yes, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Beer and cheese with Beer Man. I think it's wheat beer. Wheat beer, I believe, is what he said. Any type of wheat beer. And then on Wednesday, he's doing his last barley wine episode. It's the 4th episode for I Like Your Style on Wednesday. I believe that's at 6 o'clock. So I'll be over there. I actually have a barley wine for that show. And then also on Wednesday, Wildcard Wednesday with Thomas Metal 75 at 7:30. Go check him out. Is there anybody else I'm forgetting? Oh, Cheech on Tuesday, actually, at around 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock, whenever the Bourbon Junkies end. He has a live pub hangout sesh, kind of. It's a Whiskey Encore, but his name's Cheech. Everybody calls him Cheech. But his channel is Whiskey Encore. So if you want to go, you don't have to drink whiskey. You could drink beer, too. If you want to go hang out with him, like I said, around 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock, if you're bored. Open panel usually, but you can go into his chat and hang out. You can go on the panel as long as you're respectful to everybody else and just hang out and shoot shit, have a good time. Cheech is a good guy, so I'll always shout out Cheech. As far as me, I try to do these every Thursday. Might switch up the time because I know 5 o'clock's hard for some people because a lot of people are getting out of work, driving home. So I'd like to make some room for people who want to join up in the future. But yeah, I might actually come up with. I think it's not going to be the same brewery review every Thursday. Thursday is just going to be the day that I want to do a live stream, so I might switch it up here and there. So next week, I think I'm going to do another brewery review. I'm not sure yet. I'll let everybody know. As far as like if you watch my reviews, I'll probably say it in a review or on the group chat, whoever's part of the group chat with us on Google Hangouts. I'll let everybody know, and or if you go and check us out on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'll probably be with Alex on Monday if he does something on Monday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do another brewery review for next week, but things may change. I do want to come up with some other type of live stream. I want to switch it up here and there. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Thursday is when beer store get the new beers around here. Oh, that's cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, I just put out a whiskey review. I haven't done one in like a month, so go check that out if you guys watch my whiskey reviews and you don't really care too much about the beer reviews. I also do whiskey reviews. Review all types of liquor. I will even do vodka, wine sometimes. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah, thank you everybody. Thanks to everyone in chat stopping by. Paulo Beats, Last Beer, also known as Josh. Isaac stopping by to hang out. John Womack, thank you for stopping by, man. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Join in next Thursday, same time, 5 o'clock. Go check out my reviews. Go check out Bumpy's 50-point inspections. Did you talk about your 50-point inspections?
Yeah, I said, yeah, they come out Wednesdays
Okay.
and Fridays.
All right.
So there'll
Okay.
be another video coming out tomorrow.
Cool. Sounds good, man. All
All right,
right.
guys, enjoy it.
Thanks for hanging out with me, Bumpy. And you want to sign us out?
Oh, sure.
Later, Paul.
Thank you for joining with Tanner and myself on this brewery review. This episode number 2. And signing out.
Signing out. Cheers, Bumpy. Cheers, chat.